You'd never think it on first glance, but this ordinary white brick building holds a deep and valuable secret. A secret so coveted, it comes paired with a $17.5 million price tag. But as you can see, this isn't a New York penthouse or even a mega mansion. So why does it cost so much? Well, the answer is hidden below, and when you see what it is, you may begin to understand that hefty price tag. 2 hours outside of Savannah, Georgia sits 2,000 square feet of fairly standard commercial real estate, or so it seems. But doesn't the price tag of $17.5 million seem a bit much for this rather dull-looking building? Well, considering the grounds housing the building span 32 acres and include a recently renovated 1,000 square foot caretaker's home, there's clearly something important inside that mysterious white building. After all, for such a small seeming facility, what makes an entire caretaker house necessary? Well, it gets even stranger, because the grounds also feature a 100-yard firing range for up to 4 people. Slightly out of the ordinary for a so-called commercial space, right? Scanning the property's recent listing from Harry Norman Real Estate reveals there's also a private water system and CCTV security. And considering the realtor is usually known for buying and selling luxury sporting properties, not small commercial buildings, it's obvious that all is not as it seems. So what lurks under this outrageously priced, mysterious building? Well, brace yourself and get your Geiger counter at the ready, because it's actually a nuclear blast-proof bunker. Built 45 foot below ground in 1969 by the Army Corps of Engineers for use in a nuclear emergency, this shelter is extremely unique. At the time, it cost around $7 million to construct, which was no small sum for the time, equivalent to approximately $45 million today. But don't assume the bunker is just some dated 70s throwback. The facility was completely renovated and modernized in 2012 to meet government standards, plus some considerable luxuries, and is still occasionally used by the Department of Defense for training purposes. And if the US government's armed forces built, renovated, and operated it in the past, you can bet it's ultra secure. Rated to fully house 20 people for up to a year, or 40 people for less time, the facility can withstand any type of threat imaginable. From natural disasters to full-blown nuclear attacks, the bunker, like others of its kind, was designed with 2 things in mind: keep people safe and let them do so in luxury. The 3-foot thick walls surrounding the base, made of 4,000 to 6,000 psi hardened concrete, include a spring system to absorb any shock experienced by the building. What type of shock, you may ask? Well, how does one resulting from a 20 kiloton nuclear blast sound? Because that's exactly the explosive and irradiating force the bunker is built to endure. If the impending danger is more along the lines of unwelcome intruders, like zombies for example, the facility has a comfortable $100,000 worth of CCTV, so residents are never taken by surprise. Sophisticated environmental monitoring and air intake systems also provide protection against invisible chemicals and harmful substances. And if you do have to venture out into a radiation-stricken surface world, decontamination showers ensure you won't infect the facility on your return. Once inside, the on-site 3-phase power plant will keep your lights on, so you can pretend you're not living in a reinforced hole in the earth. If that fails, don't worry. There's an 8 kilowatt solar power backup system to ensure all systems are go, all the time. If you get thirsty, a 300-foot deep well into the Georgian aquifer provides water for the 1,000-gallon water storage tank. And of course, a unified heating and AC system keeps the facility a comfortable temperature at all times. But no one wants to ride out the apocalypse in a warm, boring concrete underground cube. For $17.5 million, you'd expect a little more pizzazz than just protection and a self-contained survival system. But don't worry, the bunker is listed as luxury for very good reasons. The facility houses 4 self-contained deluxe apartments, complete with all the lavish finishes and amenities you'd usually expect in a luxury hotel, not a military facility. The 2 underground levels, accessed via a stairwell in the above-ground building, offer 14,000 square feet of living and working space. The upper level is capable of sleeping 13 occupants within 4 separate apartments, and each apartment has 2 full bedrooms, a double sink bathroom, a kitchen with granite countertops, dining area, living room, and of course, television and internet. The apartments are fully loaded with individual security and monitoring systems, just in case isolated living makes you suspicious of your neighbors. Outfitted with opulent furniture, fixtures, and appliances, you can survive in style and comfort while the world is in chaos above you. But that's just the beginning. Wait till you see what's downstairs. The lower level brings the luxury hotel feel and features to another level. It offers facility residents a plethora of entertainment and communal spaces, which is probably necessary when you're seeing the exact same people day in and day out for months. It includes a home theater with seating for 15 that doubles as a classroom, a commercial-grade kitchen, a gym and recreation area, a full workshop, and fully stocked medical rooms. And in the case any living threats find their way inside the bunker, there's even a weapons room. On top of that, 5 extra downstairs bedrooms ensure you can take your entire team with you further below the ground in the event the upper floor becomes compromised. There's even a specialized blast door on the lower level to keep your facilities protected if the upper levels are damaged. And in the unlikely event the entire bunker is compromised and has to be abandoned, the listing even includes a military-grade Humvee. It's parked comfortably in the 4-car garage on the surface. As you've seen, the facility offers practically everything you could want if forced to live underground. But is it worth $17.5 million? Well, considering that price is merely a fraction of what the bunker's construction would cost today, the answer is probably yes. But really, it comes down to how realistic you believe the threat of an apocalyptic global event is. Let me know if you think the risk justifies the cost in the comments below.